Okay, welcome to CSONS at Home. This week I'm going to start with the main. We're going kind of Asian-y with quite a big hint to Vietnamese food this week. So in the box we've got some pheasant breast from the estate where we are now. We've seared that and we're just going to recook that in the sauce here, which is like a coconut and umami sauce. The umami is kind of like a miso but made with fava beans by Hodmadods. And then yeah, some black rice, some nice pickles and herbs, some Hare Hill greens, and we're going to stir fry in this sort of stir fry dressing that's got chilli and garlic and ginger in it. Okay, so the first thing, we're going to get the rice on. So we'll just empty the rice into the pan, and using our handy container here, fill that right up. Chuck that water in, and then just turn her on a pretty high heat. Put a nice pinch of salt in the water. There we go, bring that up to the boil and then we'll turn it down to a simmer. Okay, so the rice is getting there. The rice in the pot and the water is about right. The water's nearly gone now, so I guess once that's pretty much gone, we'll put a lid on it and leave it to steam, and it should be pretty good. First thing we do, we'll stir fry our greens, and then we can just keep them warm in the oven. We're going to preheat this quite hot. So we'll leave a bit of water on the greens just so they can steam down in the pan. So you can look in there, we've got some soy, some sesame oil, spring onion, chilli, ginger. We're going to fry that first and then basically put them into the hot fry oil, imagining it's a wok and we're stir frying some vegetables basically. Okay, it's just starting to smoke, so I'm going to chuck them in. Literally not for long, and then that can go straight in. Okay, watch out for any spitting. If you've got a nice big wok and a really powerful flame, you could do it in that, that'd be pretty cool. Greens are just starting to wilt down a little bit. I think that's about great, so pull them down. Get all those good bits on top. I'm not going to put these in the oven for now, I'm just going to pop them on top, keep them warm. And then the next job is get our umami paste in. We'll get that to a nice boil. So I'll just taste the rice, see how far it is. Still a bit too chewy, so I'm just going to add a bit of water. Keep that coming. You can hold everything now, so that can hold just hot. The greens can hold hot. We're all good until the rice is ready. Okay, so the rice is pretty much ready. So I'm just going to turn it off and leave that on there a minute whilst we finish off with the pheasant. So simply, we've got our sauce nice and bubbling hot. We're going to just put our pheasant in. You'll notice the pheasant has just been seared basically. So I've just seasoned and coloured the outside. Just left it quite pink and raw in the middle, so all we're going to try and do is not overcook it now by boiling the hell out of it, but just sort of poach it through in the stock so it takes on the flavour, but also finishes cooking and obviously gets hot enough. Right, mix it in so you get all the sauce all over. Get a spoon, just cover it over, just like that, and then we'll just move it about a bit, simmer it for just a few, well, let's say about 5 minutes maybe, just to finish it off. So I'm going for some plates with a bit of a well on them so I can catch all the sauce in there. You could put them in a bowl if you want. So you should almost be able to feel when they're ready. I think they're about there. If I just leave them in the sauce, they should be all right. If you want to check what it's like in the middle, just put it on a board and cut it in half and you'll be able to see. If you want it a bit more done, put it back in the sauce. So, first, make a nice little mound in the middle. Take our greens. I think you want to see the greens because I think they're going to brighten the whole dish up and be quite a big part of it, really. Smells pretty good. I think I'm just going to pour that over there until we start filling up the hole. Pickles out of the juice. Just get them on the lid there.